Applets. We've got, in addition to another video describing how you can work with applets, this one is going to tell you specifically how Netbeans is going to be able to deal with applets and the HTML behind it. So the first thing we're going to do is create a new project, a regular Java application. I'm going to just call this one example, and I'm going to place it on the C drive. Okay, and it creates our regular main. The problem with this one is that it has a main class in it, and we're not going to use a main class. What we're going to have to do is get a new type of file here that will deal specifically with the applet. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on New File, and notice here under I've got J-Applet is a new one that I can create, and so I'm going to click Next with that and just go ahead and place it right here next to my main. Now I don't need this main at all, so I'm going to just simply delete it by right clicking and go to Delete. Okay, go ahead and safely delete, that's fine. And now I've got my new applet, and notice it even has things like a knit already started in here. Okay, now I'm not going to use a knit for this example, and I've already got it copied. I'm just going to paste in what I've got here, and it's got a paint in it dealing with the new font and that type of thing. Okay, one of the things that I do of course have to have is another import of java.awt.star. Okay, that should fix my errors. Alright, so that's good there. It gets it set up. Now one of the other things I have to also go up here and right click on the name of my project and come down to Properties. And I have to make a couple adjustments. So down here the application already knows that it's going to be a web start, but I have to go ahead and enable that web start. And down here I have to also click on Applet Descriptor. And now that will get me set up. So now I click OK on that. And it gets me going, and I've already got my code in there, so now I'm just going to go ahead and build that. Now next what it does is it doesn't, the .class file isn't created so that I can put it in a regular HTML. Instead what happens is, let me show you what's been created. Go to my computer here for the C drive, and here's my example. Inside of the distribution type, where normally there's the jar there, and here this one has a jar, but normally that's what we would use if we wanted someone to use it on their own PC or Mac, and we would give them that. But here you can notice it creates an HTML file and a JNLP. A JNLP is it's like an encapsulated .class file, but it's all set up and ready to go with the applet. And so if I launch this HTML right here, okay, it allows me to run the ActiveX. I say yes, and my applet is now going to appear right in here. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to view the source on this, and notice that in here it starts an applet rather than your object tag like the book shows. This one creates an applet, and with a parameter name of this launch.jnlp. That was the name of the other item. So it's launching that. I can adjust the width according to what the example used and that kind of thing, but here's what's created. Alright, and the .class file doesn't work the same way with this one from Netbeans. So anyway, this is how you can use it, and again it's in that distribution folder, DIST folder, right down from the main here. Okay. In addition to what I've showed you for opening up and running the .html file, you can also, if you are clicked on a particular file here, you can also go up to Run and come down to Run File. And when you do click that, you can also run your applet by itself as well. So that's another way to test your material to see if it's working, if the others give you some trouble. So give it a try. Have a great day.